Hey, welcome to Auntie Nat's Crochet. Thank you for choosing this video. Allow me to teach you how to play with yarn. Do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner. And do check out my other videos too. They're all as informative and fun to learn as this video. And today I'm going to make a SpongeBob bikini bottom tote bag. A simple tote bag, but because of the tapestry, because of the changing of colors, it's kind of tedious unless you want to take up the challenge. It's not a very big bag, but with the SpongeBob, we need a lot of colors. So I'm going to use a 3.5 mm hook, and I'm going to use cotton yarn. So for SpongeBob, you're gonna have a big SpongeBob face in front of the tote bag, and at the back I'm gonna have the word bikini bottom. So for the SpongeBob face, you will need green, any type of green, but I chose this green. I find this green kind of nice. You will need green, some white, some red, and some maroon. If you can get all these colors, you're gonna need a lot of colors because when we do cartoon character, we need to follow back the actual cartoon character's color. So we will need a little bit of black, and I have two type of blue. One is for the SpongeBob, one is for the water. The side of the bag all are in blue water, and part of the face you have a little bit of blue, so I'm going to use darker blue for the face and a lighter blue for the water, and a little bit pink for the lips, and oh yes, and the sides are all yellow. So you will need about 2, 4, 6, about 8 type of color. So are you up for the challenge? So yeah, if you're up for it, let's get started. Okay, now for the bag, the whole frame of SpongeBob, it's going to be a 2D. It's not going to be a 3D SpongeBob. It's just a 2D SpongeBob face, and all around the edge it's going to be water, so it's going to be light blue in color. So from left to right, or from right to left, you would have 47 stitches, but because plus the edge, so I'm gonna do chain 49. And I will be working from right to left all the time. It's not going to be a chain one, turn your work, and once in the to and fro. No, it's not going to be to and fro. It's going to be from right to left. Now I'll show you what I mean. So now let me create the base first. So I should need a chain 47. So you get a chain 47 in light blue, and I come back to you on the second row, and I will let you know each row how many greens do I need, or how many yellows, or how many blues, and I also write that down in my blog, and the pattern. I will write it down in the blog, and I will share in the description box below. Because even if I show you the picture of SpongeBob, or you can just grab one from the internet. You can just grab one picture from the internet, whichever you like, and you can just create your own bag just like mine. So okay, let me get the first row first. You should have 49 stitches, 47, yeah, 49 stitches. Okay, this is the length of 47 stitches, 49 stitches. and here I am going to make one more stitch, and go to the second stitch from the hook. This is the hook, this is the first, this is the second. Go to the second stitch from the hook, yarn under. For this project, it's best that you yarn under all the way, and change it to yellow. I'm not gonna bring this blue along, I'm just gonna bring this yellow yarn along to hide the tail, that's all. So this yellow color, I would need 47 stitches, which means it's going to go all the way to the end, and the last stitch should be in blue. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end there and show you what am I going to do with the last blue color. So I'm just hiding this tail, this yellow tail, and I leave this here. Why? Because we're gonna build blue here, so I'm gonna cut this, leave quite a yarn, quite a distance here, so I'll leave this here, so this will always stays this side. And every time I need blue on this edge here, I just grab from here, because I'm gonna work from right to left and I'm not going to go through and fro. Okay, now I'm at the last stitch. This is number 46 stitch. I'm going to go to the 47th stitch. So yarn under. So instead of yellow, I'm going to change it back to blue. And make sure you're not taking the one from here, because this one belongs to the other side. And you yarn over with the blue and make one single crochet here like this. Bring this tail along, or you can later use a tapestry needle to hide these two inside here. So that's the end of this stitch here. Here I'm going to add a marker to kind of hold this yarn, and I'm gonna start again from this side. Okay, now before I start the other side, let me show you, because here I've done the blue and this yellow, because I'm going to work from right to left, so I do not need this yellow anymore. So when you cut, make sure you do not cut right at the edge here. You give it a little bit of space so that you can hide this yarn later in through here. You use a tapestry needle and hide it along here. So this project, you're gonna have a lot of work. I guarantee you. That's why if you're up for the challenge, do write in the comment section whether you think it's worth doing this. I think it's kind of cute. So all this at the end of the, once you're done with it, you can slowly take a tapestry needle and hide all one by one. It's exactly like when we combine all the granny square, you will have a lot of all this, right? And you still have to hide it. So I've cut the yellow, and here, okay, sorry, let me do that again. Here I'm gonna start with blue. So first row, it's in light blue. I'm gonna have 47 stitches, and the rest will be in 40. For the yellow part, it's always 47 stitches. Here I add one more blue, here I add one more blue, so all in like 49 stitches. So now this row 47 is all yellow. Now row 46, I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna read from here to the other end. So from here to here you should do 10 yellow, 2 green, and the rest all yellow. 10 yellow, 10 stitches of yellow, 2 stitches of green, and the rest you would have 35 yellow, and the last one blue. So let me show you how I'm going to start here. So since I have this yarn dangling here, you see this V shape here, go to the side here, go to this side here. This one I have to yarn over, I can't yarn under. Here I will yarn under. You go to this V shape, yarn under and pull up 2 loops. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. It looks like a single crochet thing. And now we're gonna start with the yellow. So again, we're gonna grab our yellow yarn. Always leave some tail. Do not go, have to leave a little bit of tail so that we can hide the tail along here. Kind of lock it. You do not leave it at that side here like this. You bring it along since it's yellow. So I'm going to have 10 yellow and 2 green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, before you yarn over, just again count again. So the corner here is still blue, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and when I pull this over it's gonna be 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see the top part here, 10, which means here I'm gonna change to green. So once I change to green, bring this green tail along. 1, 2. So before you wait now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah. Okay, I should change here. This is the part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9. Wait. 10. This is the one. Because we look at this V shape here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one will go over. So become 10. Now we should change to green. Oops. Pull this side, the green part, the yellow part, pull it. 1, 2. And you change it back to yellow. So how I will know whether I have how many greens and how many yellow? Just count the top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, and then here until the end you should have 35 yellow. And make sure here when we change color, we pull a bit the part here when we change color so that this one won't like bulge up. So I think all these colors are kind of sweet. If you do not want to turn this into a tote bag, you can actually place it on your wall like a poster, a SpongeBob poster. And once you reach the end, same thing, just grab this blue and create one more line here. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the line. Okay, this is how it looked like so far. I think the colors are just so sweet. And those dangling stuff here, if it's yellow, I will use a tapestry needle to hide it behind the yellow yarn. I mean, this is the front part, this is the front, this is the back. I hide it at the back. I won't leave it dangling like this. I will hide it nicely so that in case if I'm not going to add lining or inside the bag, at least one glance inside the bag, it still looks nice. It doesn't have all this kind of stuff dangling around. You can add lining if you want, so you can just leave all this thread or this yarn at the back, just leave it here, and you're gonna add lining. But I want the SpongeBob to kind of look like SpongeBob inside and outside, because once you add lining, you only see one color inside, right? The back. It's not like you're gonna see SpongeBob at the front and SpongeBob at the back. Okay, so I did all this, put through, just show you some of the example. So once you had gone through quite a bit, you can actually cut it off if you want. Just pull a bit, you cut, and it goes hiding nicely. It hides nicely somewhere here, I think. So like this, you can still see. So I'll just cut it a bit. Now we're going to go to the next row. It's like, if like this is green, I do not want to hide it along the yellow, because if I hide it along the yellow, it might appear a bit here, like maybe one dot of green here, one dot of green, just like when you crochet, you bring the other color along, you might see some of the other color here. So I do not want that. So this green tail, I'm gonna hide it along the green part. I will have more green patch here, so I'll hide it along the green. So again, here I've come to the end of the row. This is the third row. So this is the end of the row. I've counted. There are 35 stitches in yellow, and this is my blue yarn, the part where I put a marker. I just yarn over and just leave it. Oh wait, it's supposed to, wait, let me see, yarn over, and it's supposed to make it look like a single crochet. You yarn over with the blue, and you go to the first stitch here and do a single crochet. So at least here we got a line of blue, so that when the side here is blue, when I join here, it doesn't look that bad, that awkward. Okay, so every time at the end, the blue here, add a pin, a marker, a stopper or something to stop it from going away. And then now we're going to go to the next row again. This time we're going to go to row 4. Okay, I'm gonna go through here, and this V-shaped here, so I'll have 2 strands on my hook. I will yarn over with the yellow. Okay, the yellow, I've stopped here. Do not cut too near because we need to hide a bit of the tail. So cut here. Come back here. Go back to the first row here. Start my single crochet. Okay, so now I have this blue border here. So now this yellow, for this row I'm gonna have 9 yellow, 3 green and 35 yellow. This is, we count the V shape here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Because the previous row we have 10 yellow, so now we have 9, so I should stop here and now pull the green. The green is just here, the yarn. Pull the green yarn over with the green and go through here and continue 1 2 3. So here I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 yellow and 3 green. So since the yellow is just around the corner here, pull it over to this side and continue. So when you're doing this, just take a look and see. If you do not like this line here, okay, you can actually, later on, if it's too long here, we can actually cut this yarn. Up to you whether you want it that way or so. You have two choices. One is you pull it from here to here, so you will have this kind of lines at the back, just like this, or you cut the yarn to about this length. That is enough for this row. You can bring it along, make sure not so much, make sure it won't show in front. So you kind of go under like this. So it's your choice. You can do this or you can just pull it across and just continue. Make sure you pull a bit on the green. So 1 2 3 and continue this yellow until the end of the row. So you should have 9 yellow, 3 green and 35 yellow. Okay, from now on I won't be mentioning this blue part. I'll just tell you how many yellows, how many green, and I always start with the blue and end with the blue. These are light blues. There'll be darker blue on the eyes, so I'm not gonna mention the blue part. So anytime when I say how many yellows, how many, is gonna start from here. Okay, so the next row, this is the part where we have 2 green, here 3, 1 2 3. So now this is the 5th row. 1 2 3 4, yeah, 5th row. So now the 5th row, I've got ready my blue color yarn. So now I'll just get ready. Okay, I'm gonna try this and see if it works. This ball of yarn. I'm just gonna add a tapestry needle and let it stay inside there in case I might need to use it. It's just an experiment and see whether it works. Okay, I'm going to pull through the yellow. Make sure this blue is tight enough. Oops, I grabbed some of the blue. Wait, let me get this right. Okay, let me do that again. Okay, now this row 5, I should have 5 yellow. Oh, sorry, 8 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is the 8. So here I'm gonna pull the green all the way to here. So let's say if you do not want to pull it this way, you do not want to see that line, get a tapestry needle. I mean, if you want it to be really neat, if not, you can just pull it across, it's okay. I just want it to look neat as well from the back, so I will work my way to nearer to this starting point. So now at least I am very near. Then you won't see a line like this. You will see as if it's just not like this line, okay? But it's okay if you do not mind that line. This is optional. Okay, now I have 8 yellows. Yarn over the green and go to the next stitch and do 3 green. 1, oops, wait, it got stuck. 2, is it 3? Yeah, yarn under just in case. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and now the green. Since it's so near, I don't mind pulling the green at the yellow here. I mean, since it's very near, it's not like you're gonna pull all the way to the other side. It's just like 2 stitch away. So I'll just yarn over and continue. And while you're changing color, you have to be very careful because at times this is like too near, so you might miss a stitch. So you just count back and see. Here you should have 8 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you have 3 green. 1, 2, 3. Then I should have 28 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Now before you do 28, do not yarn over because we're going to change it to green. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4 green and 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow. Okay, that looks about right. So now I'm gonna grab my green yarn. I cannot grab from here because it's very far. If not, you have one stretch of line here. So this is optional. If you want to grab from the other side, you can go ahead. So this is one. Hide the green, bring the green along. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now to bring this yellow over to this side. Okay, so since it's this side, you will get a line here, right? That's why I have my tapestry needle already here. I mean, you just add a needle in between this yarn when you crochet, if you get what I mean. See, I just leave the needle inside so that I can do this. These are optional. You don't have to follow me. I mean, but I want it to be neat and nice, so I'm going to try this out. I'm gonna do this. So when I bring it over, do not pull too tight. Okay, so it feels like from here I bring it over here and just pull a bit because I might not know how much I should cut at times, right? So just leave the needle here. Okay, please have a lot of patience with tapestry. Okay, this should be the one. You must make sure you know which yarn you are playing with. This one cannot move anymore because it's from here, so take this one. This is a continuation, so you make sure you know which yarn you're using, because later if you cut the yarn, you're going to cut the wrong yarn. Okay, this requires a lot of patience. And there I have it. So you make sure when you pull, this is free to pull. The one that I grab here is the one from here, from over this side. So one glance at the back, you cannot see that I pull the strand from all the way here to here, and continue with the blue and connect it and cut the yarn and hide. So let me repeat. Row 5, it's gonna be 8 yellow, 3 green, 28 yellow, 4 green, 4 yellow, and I'm not going to mention blue anymore. Okay, so let's go to the next row. For those who do not want to follow this video, you can actually go to my blog. I will write down when to change color, and you don't have to watch the whole video. So for those who prefer to do it together with the video, by all means you're welcome. So now this row, this is the 1 2 3 4 5 6, the sixth row. Yeah, this is the sixth row. We're gonna do 38 yellow. We're gonna do yellow up until here. So if you're lazy to count, you just do until that green part there. And I have to make sure I didn't bring any of it along. Like here, I accidentally brought some blue along, but since it's at the back, it doesn't really bother. So I just bring it back to the edge here. So I have to be careful so that the front will not show. Okay, normally this tail I will just pull a bit. I'll crochet, continue to crochet, and when I straighten this part here, everything will hide inside nicely. This is almost to, this is the chin. We're gonna reach the lips very soon. Once you reach this green part here, there should be 5 green. The 5th one should be here, the extra one should be here. Here 1 2 3 4, here 1. So now it has to pull back here. I would rather use the tapestry needle. So up to you whether you want to use the tapestry needle. Oh, I should have a tapestry needle inside just now. Wait, let me see. Okay, if I were to pull it, let it look nice. There'll be a lot of lines behind there. Okay, let me see. Maybe I'll just cut this yarn. I would need just a rough idea. I think I'll need this much. There'll be one patch of green here. Okay, I should have done this before I start the yellow. So once I'm here, just move it back. Oops. Make sure you do not bring any other yarn along. And don't pull too tight. There. It doesn't show. Okay, now. Okay, now let's do that again. It get too loose. Okay. Now get this green. Get this green over. 1 2 3 4 and 5, and now the yellow part. Let me see, I have a tapestry needle here on the yellow part. Just make sure the back does not get tangled so badly. I mean, there'll be more colors coming in soon. So I am going to use the tapestry needle and bring this to the other side using the yellow part. Okay. This one, this strand here, do not disturb this strand. We only want this one. I hope you get what I mean. Okay, because the one that we pull from here to here is the one that we should use. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 5, and this is the time that I need to use the yellow. You pull and see if this can move. Don't take that. Take the one that when you pull it can't move because it's a continuation from here. So this is the right strand and you continue. I mean, once you get a hang of it, this is one project where you should not do in front of the TV. You will get lost. I don't bother about this so much because here got tighter, here a bit too loose, but see, once I add the yellow it will kind of shrink back. So this is how it looks like so far.